Of course, you guys have heard of Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. The two were scheduled to fight for February 17th, 2024, and this was set to take place in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. But this was cancelled after Tyson Fury got cut just above the eyebrow in his training camp, and the fight was cancelled. But now I'm here to say that the fight is back on, which is great news, on May the 18th, 2024 in Saudi Arabia. Again, of course, the two will be fighting. And what makes this interesting is that there is a $10 million fine for if someone pulls out. So whoever pulls out, or if anyone does pull out, there will be a $10 million fine to pay. So interesting stuff. So Tyson gets cut in sparring, which is actually a normal thing to happen. As much as people would probably think that's not normal, there are many ways you can get cut in sparring: through headbutts, through elbows, and of course through punching. And it's a common occurrence in fights. You see it all the time. You see fighters get cut, and when you spar in training camp, there is always the danger that this can happen, and it has happened to Tyson Fury. If you get caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, you may just get cut. And we can't forget that this has happened to other fighters as well. This isn't just some new occurrence, a new thing. So, to me, there is no point in hating on Tyson Fury. He was sparring, he got caught. It is what it is. And what's great about what the Saudis have done is they've given Tyson a sufficient amount of time to recover from getting cut. So he's got 3 months to let it heal, let it settle, let the skin strengthen again. I think that's the term you'd use, strengthen. That's what I'm going to go with. And so, yeah, he has 3 months, which is enough time to recover. So I don't really want to hear any excuses from fans of Tyson Fury if he gets cut in the fight, or if there's blood gushing from his face or his head or that specific spot. He will have had enough time to recover within those 3 months. I mean, I'd say on average, a cut like that probably takes 5 weeks to recover. So plenty of time for him to recover from the injury. And if it does open up in the fight, don't think that it's because of the training camp and the injury he sustained as to why it opened up. You see, a lot of people are missing something very important here. When Tyson Fury fought Otto Wallin, that exact area was cut open. It was gushing with blood, and what that indicates to me is that even before this training camp, he had a weak point in terms of skin strength above the eyebrow. So whether he got cut in training or not, I believe that if that area is punched in the right manner or with the right timing, it will and would have opened up anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? Seeing as that area of skin is weak and was weak before his training camp and is even weaker now, this could genuinely be a problem for Tyson Fury. And I have no doubts about it that Usyk's team will have noted what has happened and will have noted that there is a weak area of skin above his eyebrow, meaning that Usyk will be aiming to land in that spot. Because if he does cut it open, if he does cut open that area of soft scar tissue that is prone to opening up, it could be a massive problem. If we look at where it is, it's just above his eye. And if you are gushing with blood and blood is going into your eye, your vision is going to be terrible. This will be a massive advantage for Team Usyk if they can get that cut open and disrupt Tyson Fury's vision. And again, I want to reinstate that that area was soft and was very damageable even before the training camp. As I said before, it opened up in the Otto Wallin fight, it's opened up before, and it just opened up again in his training camp. So if it didn't open up in his training camp, it still probably would have been a target for Oleksandr Usyk anyway. Usyk's manager has made a fantastic statement, by the way. I have to admit, it's one of the best statements I've heard in a while. And he said that Tyson Fury is a fucking coward who will do anything not to face Usyk. And he asked his bitch to hit him with a frying pan in the brow. Put that quote on my wall. It is gorgeous. But yeah, that is Usyk's manager's opinion on the matter. And well, because of this, people have actually started to debate whether this injury was faked. Now, why do they think this? Is because the footage of Tyson Fury's injury is quite grainy, it's not good quality, and people are suspecting that Tyson Fury faked this injury. Now, they've jumped on a Zoom call together, Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk, recently after the injury, and they did a sort of face-to-face, and you could see clearly that there was stitching just by the eyebrow where he'd got injured. So for me, that removes any questions as to whether the injury was faked or not. It was clearly real. But one thing they did do was exchange some horrible words, which I'll go into later. Now I want to talk about the $10 million fine. I think it's great. If you pull out, $10 million fine. This means that both fighters are going to have to fight each other, which means we've got a fight on our hands. This is good. I love the Saudis. What do we have? Money. How do we solve a problem? More money. It's great. The only problem we could have now is if Usyk gets caught in training and gets cut, because I mean, it would be slightly unfair because he wouldn't have the opportunity to pull out as Tyson did, but I am praying that that doesn't happen. Otherwise, that would genuinely be an unfair advantage for Tyson Fury. And what's actually beneficial to us viewers and everyone at large is that now there is some bad blood between Usyk and Tyson Fury, and I'm talking proper bad blood. So Usyk's manager obviously questioned Fury's commitment to fighting Usyk, and the two are clashing. I mean, on the Zoom call, face-to-face meeting they did, there was some words exchanged. They were angry at each other. Tyson Fury lost his absolute marbles in the Zoom call between the two fighters. He stated that Usyk's manager called his manager a bitch. So Tyson Fury has said that Usyk's manager called his manager a bitch. You'd think that's not that bad until you realise that Tyson Fury's manager is his wife. And so Tyson Fury was going off and saying that, and then he was saying how he's not scared of any fighter and he's had 35 professional fights. But there was some genuine anger from Tyson Fury, and I feel like Usyk was just annoyed at the fact that Tyson Fury had pulled out. But these moments between the two fighters, this bad blood is going to be used to promote the fight. I have no doubt about that. And will make it a bit more spicy, so it's all good for us. The only negative will be that both fighters, of course, have to come out of training camp. And when you're in a training camp, you try and peak for fight night. So all your fitness is going up and up and up and up, and it peaks at fight night and then comes down. Obviously, both fighters are going to have to come out of training camp, recuperate, and then go back to trying to peak on fight night. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if they can both do it. But yes, I am here for the drama. It's good for me because I get more views. It's good for everyone else because it makes the fight more spicy. So all in all, you know, a blessing in disguise, I'd say, for us viewers. The only thing is we have to wait, which is annoying. But do you think the injury was fake? Do you think it was real? Let me know in the comments below. Any other opinions you have, pop them down below. I'll try and reply, and I'll see you in the next video.